What's up, all my LJC family, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, family. And I just want to thank y'all for all the love and support that y'all have been showing me on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My channel is growing. I'm excited, and I am so ready to see what 2023 has for me, if it's the Lord's will. We only have a couple of days left, but you know, anything can happen within them days. But I trust the Lord that I'm going to be there and see it, and I am ready to move forward. And I just want to thank y'all, family, and hey, I'm going to bring y'all along with me. And today's story time with Just Jeanette, I am going to be talking about 3 jobs that I had, that the fields that I was in, that I liked, and the good side to them and the downside to them. And one of them is just, I don't know, but let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all, tonight I'm eating some cotton candy and pickles. I don't know, I just sometimes have a craving for the strangest thing, but anyway, I've been working since I was 15. And a lot of it been in the home health care. And the reason why I like home health care is because when my granny was living, my granny needed a lot of help. And she would never say she needed it. But I would see like a lot of the people that would go over there and help her, and, you know, me doing my part. And then when I turned, I think I had my first job at 15 in home health care. 15 or 16, I can't remember. But I had my first job, and I loved it because I like helping people. And, you know, the job was really good. But the downside to it is, you know, you see sick people. You know, some people don't make it. You know, some days your jobs last for years. Some days your jobs last for months, weeks, and, you know, some days they don't last at all. But I'm very excited to be able to help the ones who can't help themselves. But my thing is, I don't do it to just only receive a check. My passion is really to care for elderly people because they can't do it for themselves. And there are family members out there who need help, who really need someone else that cares to come in and really help them, and not just be there just to get a check. You can be a body just sitting there, but those people really need help. Those people really need for you to care for them. I'm sorry, y'all. Pickles is a little strong. They really need for you to care for them. They really need for you to, some of them just want to talk. Some of them just want you to sit there and watch TV with them. Some of them need to, you know, for you to cook. Some of them really need the help. And me, I wouldn't want nobody to step up and take care of my mom or any of my elderly people in my family and treat them any kind of way. So me, I'm going to give my all. I'm going to give 100%. I don't care what the situation is. You ain't going to see me do nothing. And my daddy have always told me, when you work hard. You work like the camera is always watching you. So you do everything to your best. And that's what I do. I do everything to my best. Everything I'm going to do at 100%. So, you know, that's why I just, you know, I don't just do home health care just to do it. I do it because it's a passion of mine. And I did it for a very, very long time. And when I had worked for this one client, and, you know, the family, they just loved me to death. And And I love the family, and I love going there. And they would work with me, if one of my kids was sick or anything. And I really like that family. I could even, if I had to go pick up my kids or something, take them back to work with me. And this was years ago when I lived in when I lived at home in Abilene. I wouldn't take my kids to work with me just to take them. I never did. I could have, but you know, there's people, when you really become a caretaker and you really grow with that family, you become that family. And the 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 person that I was taking care of had got real sick, and something that happened to that person that really bothered me, to where I didn't want to go back to working for home health care. So instead of me going back to home health care, I think I started working in daycare. I did daycare for a little bit, but just taking care of kids. I love kids, taking care of kids. But anyway, jumping forward to my second job, it was at I worked for a mental, institution, and I worked there for a while. I loved it. It was, at first, when I first started working, I was scared. And I'm just like, Donna, why are you scared? Why are you scared? You got to get used to this. This is your job. And then once you get used to it and you know what you're dealing with, you just grow to love on them people. You grow to love them and, help them. You want to help them. You want to make sure they good. You want to make sure they okay. And, every day I kept telling myself, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. And y'all, every day I got up, I went to work every single day. That job paid me good. It took great care of me and my kids. It provided for us. And I just knew it wasn't nowhere else in that town I was going to go and find no good job like that. So it wasn't no need for me to quit. So I just kept going and kept going and kept going. And then it was a time that came up to where I was going to move here to where I'm at now. And I'm just like, dang, I don't know if I really want to just up and leave my job. This job is just, good. I don't have, I didn't have to ask nobody for nothing. I didn't have to want for nothing. I was doing really, really good on that job. I was there 3 years. So within those 3 years, I was already making good money. So if I would have stayed there longer, I probably could have been a supervisor or something by now. But things happen, and they was telling me, don't move here. Don't transfer to the one here, because it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, it's that. So me listening to so many other people, I didn't transfer here. And it kind of messed me up, because now I'm wishing that I would have, because that could have been a retirement. It's just so much when you listen to other people. Other people will mess you up. So me listening to other people and not taking the steps that I should have, I stopped working there and I went right back into home health care. Came down here, moved down here. I could say 2 weeks later, I was right back into home health care. It did me good. It didn't pay me good like the other job, but it did me really good. And same thing, you grow on these people, you love on these people, but it was this one family, and she was really, really nice, and I worked for her for a year. And then it was just like things started happening, and so much just started going on. And all of a sudden, she wanted her niece to work for her. So I'm just like, okay, so after all of this time I'm working for this person, she wants her niece to work for her. So I had to call the job, let the job know, and they had to find me somebody else. So I'm just like, dang, now I'm finna have to go get used to somebody else. And 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna always get a good person. You're not. So I didn't. I really had got a bad person this time. And this lady wanted me, I guess she really wanted me to slave for her. This lady wanted her clothes. Like, I was cleaning up one day. I went in there, I cleaned up her kitchen, I cleaned up her bathroom, and then she was like, well, I need you to do laundry. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm here for. But when you do the laundry, I need you to put the brown with the brown, the pink with the pink, the orange with the orange, the gray. I'm looking at her like, huh? Yeah, this is how I wash my clothes. So I said, okay. So I went ahead. I did all of that. But you got 4 yellows. You got 5 browns. You might have 2 grays. You got a lot of whites. Now, how am I supposed to wash this stuff? Oh, just stick it in the washing machine just like that. Now, she didn't have a washer and dryer in her home. So I had to get all these clothes, put them in her little cart thing, and they had a laundromat in the back. So, not in their apartments, a laundromat in the, go outside the gate and go to the back of the apartments. So I'm over there, and I'm taking up probably 5 washers just to wash her clothes. So I'm like, okay, I'm washing the clothes, getting the clothes clean. I did it how she wanted me to do it because I could have did it a certain way and been done with it. But, you know, I try to respect people the best that I can, and I did it how she asked me to do it. So I get her clothes ready, get her clothes on, go back over there. The lady say, how did you dry the clothes? I say, well, I washed them how you wanted me to wash them. And I made 2, I put the whites in the washing machine by themselves. And I put those clothes, because it wasn't very many, in the dryer by themselves. Oh, no, you're supposed to dry them all by, it doesn't matter. It's already done. But the next time you do laundry, you're supposed to dry the brown with the brown. I'm just like, what is wrong with this woman? So, okay. I left it alone, y'all. Left it alone. And time went on. Me, I'm not the type of person that just up and quit. I put up with a lot. I put up with a lot. I put up with a lot. I'm just like... But I think 2 weeks went by. She had these little birds, and she would always feed the birds. And when the birds got ready to, I think she would like let the birds out to fly. So the birds would come out and fly a little bit. You know, I'm scary. I'm just ducking and dodging and everything. So the birds would fly back in the cage. She would close the cage up. And the whole time I'm there, I'm only there probably 4 hours. She didn't want you to sit down. So I'm finding this to do, finding that to do. So I think I worked with her for about a month. And in this month, I don't know if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed or she woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but she wanted me to do her laundry. So I said, okay. So I go in there and I'm knowing how she liked her laundry and stuff. So she come off in there, she looked. It was one shirt. This shirt had yellow, this shirt had pink, and it had brown in it. I'll never forget this. The shirt had more yellow than it did pink and brown. So I put it in the the stack with the yellow. She come off from there. This shirt go with the brown. I said, okay. Take the shirt. Put it with the brown. She said, if you didn't know that shirt go with the brown, let me check to make sure the rest of the stuff go that you got in there, right? So I said, if that shirt got that much yellow in it, why would it go with the brown? Because of the brown lines in it, it goes with the brown. Okay. Get all the clothes. Go wash all the clothes. I'm not finna put no brown and no one dry, no blue, and no, I'm not finna do all of that. I'm gonna put the darks in one dry, and I'm gonna put the white. So I got all the stuff, got it all folded up, took it back up there. She asked me, I said, yeah, this is how I did it. So we sitting there putting her clothes up. She said, oh, I had a load of brown towels and green towels that you forgot to wash. You think you can go? I said, we can get that stuff next time when I come. I'm not going back to the laundromat. Well, that's your job. You still got an hour. I said, it does not matter if I have an hour or not. I'm not going back to the laundromat to wash no 2 loads of, not even 2 loads of probably 1 load, and you want me to put them in two different wash machines. Oh, that woman threw a fit. I say, ma'am, look, let me tell you something. I have been putting up with you for the last month or so. You have been throwing temper tantrums, and I can understand you have whatever the disease is. I can understand it's some kind of disease where she get angry. I don't even know what it was. I can understand that. But what I'm not going to tolerate is you talking to me in any kind of way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave. I'm going to call a job. And I'm going to have them find somebody else to come back over here for you. Because today, I'm not going to deal with it. So she got mad and she was fussing and fussing. And no, you don't have to leave. That's okay. We can wash it another day. No. Ain't no another day. I'm gonna see you another time. So when I leave out her door, the lady that I used to work for, I thought I seen her niece. Actually, I did. I seen one of her nieces. And I was like, hey, how you doing? I don't want to call her name on camera. And she was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, how your auntie doing? She like, girl, my auntie going through it. I say, really? She's like, yeah, my auntie going through it. My auntie said she wished she wouldn't have never had her niece come work for you. She wish you would have worked for her. I said, oh, yeah, that's how a lot of people do in their job. They want their family member to come do it. And it never work out. I say, well, you tell her I said hi, and I hope she's doing okay, and, take care of herself. So, I'm leaving. I'm going down to the car. She running behind me. Hey, Donna. So I say, hey, how you doing? What's up? And I ain't want to talk to you. So, I get on the phone. Her auntie was like, oh, can you please come back and work for me? Please come back and work for me. Are you working for anybody right now? I said, well, to be honest with you, I just quit. I say, because I cannot tolerate that type of behavior that lady I have put up with that lady for over a month. But you can call the job and you can ask them if they will allow me to come back and work for you, and we can go from there. And she's like, oh, please, please, please. She said, thank you. If they'll allow, will you come back? I said, yeah, I could start back on Tuesday because I have an appointment Monday. So the job called me and they asked me if I can go back to work for her. And I told them, yeah, but I couldn't start till Tuesday. So I'll go back over there Tuesday. And I think I'll work probably for another year. And I had went over there one day and her boyfriend was there. And her boyfriend had told me that he had found her. She was real sick. And he had came and found her. They had to rush her to the hospital. He had found her unresponsive in the house. And, normally when her boyfriend come around, she wants you to do your thing. She wants you to go. She's just as sweet as she can be. But she wants you to do your thing. And she wants you to go. So I was sitting there and I was like, well, what y'all need me to do? So she wanted me to go clean up this, clean up that. And I did. I always sat there and talked to her. We watched TV and she wasn't really in her old. She just
Hi.
Okay.
she wasn't really in her old. She wasn't really that old. She had a lot of breathing issues, asthma. She had a lot of like uh, breathing issues. I know I probably already said that, but anyway. So this one time, I I was there for like over a year, and I had met her kids. They were just so lovely. Her grandkids would come over. Oh, them babies was. I got so attached to them babies. Those babies became my babies. I love them babies. And her son and daughter-in-law had just had another baby. I had came attached to that baby because she would always keep them. And I had became attached to that baby. And I think at one point the son and daughter had moved in because their house was getting ready or something had happened. And then I had got even more attached to that. Them babies was my baby. So they finally had moved out and everything. And but this one time, I tell y'all, I go over there and she never ever she her car was at home and her front door, her little screen part was open. She never leave that screen part open if I mean, she always had a screen part locked. So I go, I'm knocking on the door, she not answering. And she always tell me, if I don't answer, come to my window if you see my car. I'm knocking and knocking on the window, she's not responding. So I'm like, what is going on? Maybe she's with her boyfriend or her son, because you know she do go with them sometimes. Oh, I go around to the window, I knock. I come back, I knock. I go back to the door, I knock. I call on the phone. No answer. No answer. I'm constantly knocking. I said, I don't know what's going on. So I call my job and I tell them she's not answering. And they tell me that they'll try to get in contact with her for me to go ahead and leave and go home. So I said, okay. So I called the next day, no answer. I'm like, what is going on? So I say, okay, I'm going to just get up and I'm going to go back over there because she still hadn't called me back to let me know anything. This went on for like 3 days. I'm like, dang, what's going on? So it's still no answer. I'm still calling him. So I'm starting to get like, her kids know, her son normally go over there and check on her all the time, her sisters and everybody. But this was a Tuesday. I had went and her son called me Friday and said, LaDonna, we found my mom and she was gone. My mom is gone. And my sister, my auntie is here. She's screaming and hollering and tearing up everything. And that right there, that took me out. I'm just like, that's why home health care is so, it is so hurtful because you really work with these people. You really get to know them. You really become family with them. And then so many different things happen and then they pass away. And then it's just so hurtful. And then the family, they really like you. So he told me, you know, once we make the arrangements and everything, we really would like for you to come. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is just so hurtful. This is just crazy. It's crazy because you just never know. So now I'm back in home health care. And if you don't answer the door, I'm calling somebody. Hey, they're not answering the door. Should I call 911? Should I call somebody for them? Because I'm not leaving until I know they okay. Because I'm not going through that again. That was hurtful. I went Tuesday and Thursday. Ooh, I looked like a rat when I did that. I went Tuesday and Thursday. But it just still, it bothers me because I'm just like, dang, you know, got a job at a retail store. That I just don't never want to go back to. That was just, ooh, dealing with people. I thought, you know, maybe if I just change it up and, because, you know, I don't like dealing with people. I like to be by myself. So I just thought, you know, maybe I'll vent out. Or if that's the right word. Is that the right word? Vent out.
Bye, Felicia.
Whatever. And try something different. Maybe I can, maybe, you know, I can communicate better with people. Woo, it didn't do nothing but make me bitter. Them customers, ooh. Ooh, them customers is hateful. Them customers is ornery. They selfish. Them customers is mean. And them customers will make you jump on them. You have to hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle to them customers. Them old women coming there after church. And they talk nothing but trash. Nothing but trash to you. You be looking at them like, I know you just sat up there and probably smiled up in your pastor face. You just got out of service. You just heard the word. And you coming up in here acting like this? I'm telling y'all, it was something else. It was an experience working in retail and management. No, ma'am. Management. I'm sorry, y'all. Put my hand in my mouth. Management in the one I worked in, we had the worst management I think any store could have. Those managements was rude. They did not help you. Those managers made me so bitter to where I started just not caring anymore. They can come up and ask me something, I look at them like they're a ghost. Or they'll be like, LaDonna, can you? I don't even say yeah, and then I just go do it. They'll come in there, won't even say good morning. They'll just come in there and just tell you what to do. I say good morning to you. Oh, good morning. Did I not speak to you? Or they'll come in there and walk the store with the store manager. And I'll be like, good morning. You spoke to that person, but you didn't speak to me. Y'all are so racist. But it's crazy, though, because that experience of retail, my first time ever working in retail, they made me never want to go back into retail. So, you know, right now, I'm back in home healthcare, and I'm thinking I'm there for a minute, but I'm praying and keeping my fingers crossed that by next year, I will be my own boss, making my own money, and I don't have to go clock in. I don't have to do nothing but roll over on my bed, at my bed, and go to work. I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that. But anyway, if y'all made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. And don't forget, I love you, but most and foremost, God loves you. Always know that you are beautiful and handsome. Don't never let nobody tell you anything different. Don't never let nobody tell you that you can't do what you want to do. Because you can do everything that you put your mind to. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep pushing. I love y'all. And until next time, all my LJC family. Peace.